So right now we are driving through downtown Nicholasville, Kentucky, and hopefully we're gonna get a view of the courthouse. Oh, good. The light's changing, and we're gonna literally get to look at the courthouse. Oh, it's a beautiful building. You all know I like the Portobello by Design mugs, but these are called Millie Green, and it says British Design. And so they have like little dogs all around on this one, and they have a little pug. But then they have another one of cats. This is in Home Goods, and they have another one with little cats all over it. So I think those are cute too. And then this one is also that Millie Green. I Long for You. That's cute. And those are only $4. $4 a piece for those mugs. These are tabletop games, and I like how they have the different colors. Yeah, look, they've done them in summer colors. Cornhole. These are sidewalk chalks. Different designs of sidewalk chalk. Look at this astronaut. You could have that in your house if you had space, or out in the backyard. So I don't think the lighting was that good in Marshall's. It's hard to, when you turn the camera on, it wants to the lighting is so odd that it wants to like turn the whole picture dark. And so it's hard to get myself in the mirror, but I ended up getting all 3 of those blouses. Ashley gave me a gift card, and it was for $40. And so I just had to put a little bit of my own money in, but I got 3 new blouses. What I do when we go to Marshall's, which I bought this shirt, by the way, at Marshall's a couple weeks ago. This is a Apartment 9 brand blouse, and you find Apartment 9 at Kohl's, and I really like that brand anyway. So I love this shirt, this blouse. But what I do, when I know we're going to be going in Marshall's, is I will wear a shirt with a cami underneath, and that way if you're wearing an all black cami or an all white cami, you can really see how the blouse is going to look when you leave, because most of these blouses, I can't imagine wearing them with no cami at all underneath. And it's funny how things have changed, because Kevin and I were watching some show, I don't know what it was, and Kevin said it was somebody was wearing like a really tight dress. I know what it was. I think it was on Designing Women, and somebody was wearing like a really tight dress, and Kevin said something like, you can't see any panty lines. And I said, no, you can't, because the reason he mentioned that, he wouldn't normally mention that, but I was at that time talking about wearing a dress, and it was a big topic of discussion in our house, is I didn't want to have any panty lines in this dress that I was going to be wearing. And so I had been talking about it, and so then we watched that episode, and Kevin was like, yeah, I wonder how they got that so smooth to where you didn't see anything. So he was genuinely curious. But then he brought up a good point. He said, you know, and though my mom, I think you said your mom too, always had a slip. My mom always had a slip. She had half slips, But she, for the most part, she had a full slip on.
My mom only wore the ones that went to like a waistline.
Oh, she was so like a skirt.
Yeah,
basically a skirt.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
But you know, that was a big thing for people my mom's age, and I don't see slips for sale anymore. Do you?
I mean, they might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that something that's supposed to smooth out the lawns?
Yes, that is so. Yes. So yeah. Well, you didn't wear a cami. So if you had a slip on, and the ones that my mom wore went over her head, and so they were mainly V-shaped, but it put an extra layer between your blouse,
kind of like men wearing t-shirts, and
your bra. Yes, so you wouldn't be able to see your bra clearly through your dress. And she wore a lot of dresses like with thin material like this to work. My mom dressed up every single day for work. She was a really nice dresser, and so she always wore a slip. But now we're getting ready to go in Target, and I'm going to be going in that department, so I'm going to look and see if they sell slips. I'm going to be curious. So we've come to Joella's, and it looks really, really good. We haven't been here in a couple weeks, I don't think, but we're going to sit here and enjoy this. So we just always pull over in the parking lot and eat it out here in the parking lot. We are in Dollar Tree. This is a new for us Dollar Tree. This one is located. This used to be the Gap.
Yeah, I think so.
And then they used it as like a Halloween Express. But I need to get Gavin some wrapping paper for his birthday stuff, and I'll show you what we got him for his birthday. But here's some rolls here, and then here's some rolls over here. So I'm gonna pick him out a couple rolls for his birthday. Oh, those are Disney. Oh, how neat. This is the wrapping paper that I picked out. I'm just going to get these balloons. Yeah, these balloon ones.
They take that paper and tear it up and this little Barbie case.
Look at the Barbie heads. Fashion doll. Yeah. Do you see those transform? Those are keychains though. So these are the shirts I got in Marshall's, and like I said, I tried to show them to you in the fitting room, but I don't know if you could really see them or not. Oh, and we looked in Target. Neither one of us saw any slips in Target. So if they still sell slips, I wonder if they don't sell them more at places like Dillard's or Kohl's, where there's more of a market for those types of things than at Target. But anyway, I don't think this shirt, this color would have looked good on me if I didn't have a tan right now. But since I have a tan, I can pull it off. This was on clearance. So it was only $12. And it looks good when, once it's on. And then this one was...
They sell them at Kohl's.
They sell what? Slips? Kevin's looking it up. Kevin said they sell slips at Kohl's. Are they like full body slips?
They have both.
Oh, okay. So this one was $20, and the thing that makes this one different, I was trying to show you in the mirror, but I don't know if you could see. It has these arms that they're like bell-bottom pants, except it's on the arms, but it didn't look bad. I didn't think it looked bad at all. And then this last one was $16.99, and I bought a blouse a couple of weeks ago that was this brand. It's Chaus, C-H-A-U-S, and it was this brand, and I love it. And so I was glad to find another blouse from this brand.
Okay, so Middle Earth time. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian. This is actually the Mandalorian. This is the Middle Earth I'm going to work on this week. It is the premium series. This one's a pretty good size one, kind of like some of the other like Darth Vaders and Stormtroopers and all that. They're big. So C-3PO, I think I've done a C-3PO one. Let's see, difficulty. It's kind of on the hard side. It's medium hard. It's right between medium and hard, so it's going to be more difficult than normal. There's 3 sheets. I'm guessing there's a lot of detail. It looks like there's some detail in the, well, it looks like there's a lot of details in like the gun belts, the bandolier, the arms, things like that. That's where your detail is going to be at, like this gun, this little thing on the side. So anyway, it'll take me a little while to do it. May not get finished in one day, but anyway, I'm going to work on this today. Okay, finish up the Mandalorian. It took me one day, but it was pretty much all day long. The details, I tell you what, the legs, you're actually literally doing like rings and building up the whole leg. And the arms, you're doing parts of the arm. So that's the picture of what it's supposed to look like. And this is what it ended up looking like. Pretty good, pretty cool little model, very detailed. You can see all the details in there. I don't know why they didn't make that hand a solid hand. They did it kind of, no, it's not focusing, I'm sorry. Focus. It has a hard time focusing on shiny things. Anyway, they did the hand kind of hollow. And the gun in the back, I did have to glue the very top. Like I said, it's focusing on, focus on me. I did have to glue like right in there because it was loose, but that's it. That's the only part I had to glue. Because I like to glue the loose areas. That way, if you put them on the shelf and you move them, they don't fall off. So yeah, pretty cool model. It was not hard, but there was just a lot of, you had to take your time and do the details. And the details look really, really good on him. So yeah, pretty fun model.
Our grandson Gavin's birthday's coming up. He will be 9 years old, and so I figured I would show you what we're getting him for his birthday. Now, I ordered this poster for him from Amazon. The only thing I have to say, we could have sent it back, we could have, but the way that they folded it and they put it in this box, it does have creases in it, which you wouldn't want from a poster, really. But this is it, and I figure Gavin's not going to complain, so there was no point in sending it back. They'll put it on his wall. This is Kirby, by the way, and so there's a whole theme to his birthday stuff. There are a couple of things that aren't Kirby, which I will show you, but for the most part, this stuff is all Kirby because that is what he likes. So I'm keeping that in the box they sent it in, not that it matters. I'll go ahead and show you the things that are not Kirby besides that, you know, we started with Kirby, but I'll show you these things. These are Lightyear. This is the ship that he flew in, Hyperspeed series it says. This is the pilot's ship, and so you get the pilot ship and you get one little mini character in there. And then we got him this one, Cyclops and Pods, it says. And so we actually went and saw the movie, and it was really good. We went and saw it with Ashley, and all three of us really enjoyed it. We thought it was terrific. I hope that Gavin will get to see it when it comes out. And then this one, you get a figure with it as well. I think we found all three of these. I have seen these in lots of places. I believe we found them in Aldi. And so I had Kevin do a search for them. I always, when I'm wondering about a price, if it's better or worse, whatever, I'll say, will you look that up on your phone on Amazon? He looked it up on Amazon, and it was like $2 cheaper at Aldi than it was on Amazon. So those were the only three they had. So we got them. So that has nothing to do with the rest of this stuff. And he might not even care anything about those because he hasn't seen the movie. But now he has seen Toy Story, so he knows who Buzz Lightyear is. So, so you saw, okay, now we're back to Kirby. So I showed you the poster. And then I haven't opened this, and I'm not going to. I'm going to let Gavin open it. This is a throw. And it is a Kirby throw, and they've sucked all the air out of it in one of these bags that save space. So I'm gonna let Gavin open that, but it is a Kirby throw. And then this was huge. These things are expensive too. This is a big plush, and yeah, these things are not cheap, especially when it's a well-known name like Kirby. We have found these in different places. In Target, they have separate from the toy department. Now, they're redecorating Target, so they may move them eventually, but right now they have stuff like this on a back wall. But then they also have, if you go in the electronics department, they usually, believe it or not, and with the electronics, they will have socks, and they'll have lots of plush items. They'll have some things that I would consider toys, but they're in the electronic stuff, and it's because they have these characters on them that are in games. So then I want to show you the box. So those things are going in a regular box. This, I got this trunk from Monster and from Monster Energy, and so I'm putting the stuff that I'm pulling out next is all going to be in this treasure chest. And so I figure Gavin can keep that treasure chest to put special things, because Gavin takes care of his stuff. He really does. So we got him this Kirby. This is one of the figures that you will find back in that department, the electronics department, like I was telling you. And then here is another one. And Gavin will appreciate both of these very much. And then we got him this. This, he loves squishies. He has a whole box that he keeps under his bed of just little squishy items. And then we got him some socks. These are Kirby socks. These were also found in the electronics department. They'll probably be too big for his feet for a little while, but he'll wear them anyway. There's actually 3 pairs here. There's the pair in the center. So there's 3 pairs of socks there. And then yeah, there's 2 more of these plushies. There's this one and then this one. And let me just tell you, this one with the umbrella, I had no idea. I guess I just don't pay attention when I'm picking these things up. I thought this would be 10 bucks because that looks like the size of a $10 item to me. And we got to Target, and the only reason I think the price stood out to me so much is because it was the only thing we were buying that day at Target. It was 20 bucks. 20 bucks for that little thing. And Kevin paid for it and everything, and I said, I cannot believe that was $20. And I said, that's a lot for that one little thing. And he said, well, do you want to return it? And I said, no, because I don't think, I think that will be a hard character to find. And I think you're going to pay more for it. And lo and behold, I went on Amazon, and people are charging a lot more than $20 for these. So $20 seems ludicrous to me, but it was actually a decent buy. And I probably paid that for this much. This much for this one as well. But I don't know, because usually we usually buy this stuff at Target. Target's been a good place to find the Kirby items. I don't pay attention to the price because we're buying a bunch of other things. So just think though, if this cost $20, imagine how much this one costs. And I don't know. I have no idea how much it costs. I'll tell you where else they have stuff like this too, which will make sense to you since I've told you where you can find them in Target, is Best Buy. So if you go in Best Buy, same section. If you go in the section where you would buy the games and the gaming stuff, that's where you're going to find stuff like this. And they have a bunch of those big plushies too. But so that is what we got Gavin for his birthday. Not a ton of stuff, but plenty of stuff. And I think he'll be really happy with it. So this is a new thing that Walmart is doing. They are putting these security things on the mascara. Okay, will you show us how you're going to take it off? There she goes.
Yeah, this one here.
Okay, and you put it on here. There we go. And that's it. And that's it.
Yeah.
You almost have a lot of theft of mascara.
Oh, you won't believe it.
No, that's awful.
Hey.
So this is the fireworks stands. We have these all over town around the 4th of July. And I wanted to show it mainly to people in other countries because I know you all don't have these. And this is where you go buy all your fireworks that you're going to set off at your house. Some boxes to open for you. This one is from Shelby. Shelby let me know that she was going to be sending us another package from the California Caramel Company, and so this is it.
I opened it because it had an ice pack in there. It said perishable, so I opened it to make sure nothing was like needed to be refrigerated or anything.
Well, and I wasn't at home when it arrived. I was out when it arrived, and so Kevin's the one that got it, and Kevin wanted to make sure everything was okay. So, here we go.
Like I said, there was an ice pack in here.
So, yes, so Kevin took care of that. But Shelby has sent us stuff from the California Caramel Company before, and it was awesome. So if you missed that video, Tammy Dunn, California Caramel Company, it'll come up. It says, product information, best to be enjoyed upon delivery. The shelf life. Well, let's talk about what we got first, and then we'll talk about shelf life. We have, this is milk almond toffee, which looks incredible. And this is,
Probably says it on there. Peanut, no, that's
churro toffee. Okay, let me just say, it does not say it anywhere on the package.
You wouldn't know.
Nowhere. So if, like, Shelby told me in her Instagram to me, in her message, she told me exactly what she was sending.
And it's on the packing slip.
It's on the packing slip, but it's not on the actual package. So just know that. So if you don't throw away the packing slip if you're gonna like put it up in the cabinet for a minute before you try it. This is a peanut butter cup, dark milk, no white available, it says. So maybe Shelby tried, maybe she wanted to order white and they didn't have it. They're letting us know it wasn't available. So we were able to get dark and milk, and it is a peanut butter cup. Apple, yeah, this is an apple. But it does not say what it is. Once again, it is the only thing that had it on there was the milk toffee, milk almond toffee. I just want people to be aware of that because I personally would rather have something on there that says exactly what it is, especially if you're sending it to somebody as a gift, you know, and you want them to be surprised. But I cannot wait to try these. I'm so excited.
Really good.
And this apple is like,
it's heavy.
It's huge. It is huge. So I'm very excited to try that. I wondered if it told how much it weighed, but it doesn't. But it is it would remind you if you've ever bought the Mrs. Prindables, of a Mrs. Prindables. So thank you very much, Shelby. We're really looking forward to that. And then we have some, how many, three? Three boxes from Target. It's from Matthew in Austin, Texas. Okay, so yeah, that's who orders it. And Matthew has ordered us a bunch of stuff before, and he likes to order directly from the store and then have the store mail it to us. What in the world? Oh my gosh! That is a Mickey Mouse waffle maker. We don't have a waffle maker. And it actually makes...
Yeah, look on the side, yeah.
Yeah, it actually makes the Mickey shape. That's so cool. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we don't have a waffle maker. Yeah, we'll have to try this out and film it and all that stuff. That'll be fun to do. Oh wow. These are Columbia Bridge Wafer Dulce de Leche, and these are strawberry, and these are chocolate. I can honestly say I've never noticed this brand around here.
I've never noticed it. I mean, it might be that I've never noticed.
I've never noticed these, but he ordered them from Target, and I've never noticed them at our Target. These are actually made in Columbia. So, and not Columbia, South Carolina. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Oh, we have some oatmeal. Quaker instant oatmeal dinosaur eggs. You know, somebody wanted me to try, I'll just throw this in here. Somebody wanted me to try some oatmeals. It's funny he sent those, I'll tell you in a minute. Somebody wanted me to try some new oatmeals from Quaker, and we haven't seen them yet around here. They're in very dark blue boxes. One is like s'mores, and one's like a double chocolate or something like that. Anyway, I haven't seen them around here. So if you're the one if somebody out there watching this, if you requested that, I haven't seen them. I'm not avoiding trying them, I just haven't seen them. These are the Quaker instant oatmeal. This is dinosaur eggs brown sugar, which the dinosaur eggs look like candy.
There's a big piece of candy in there is what it looks like.
That'll be fun. These, it's hilarious that Matthew sent these because I had someone that wanted me to try these. And I said to them, you have to make hamburgers to try them. You're supposed to make hamburgers. And frankly, I'm very grateful to Matthew for sending them. I am. I'm grateful. It was very nice of him. But in order to do the review on these, you have to buy a lot of extra stuff that you might not have wanted to buy. You have to buy hamburgers and buns and all that stuff that goes with hamburgers. And so when somebody requested, through Instagram, somebody requested we review these, I said, you know what? Maybe sometime when we're in the mood to do hamburgers, we'll buy those. And we haven't had hamburgers in months and months and months here at home, so we haven't tried them. But I guess we're going to be buying some. I guess we're going to be making hamburgers.
We can always buy a couple of McDonald's hamburgers.
Oh, Kevin, it won't be the same. No, we can't do that.
Totally.
McDonald's hamburgers taste like McDonald's hamburgers.
Yeah. Something to dip it in.
Matthew told us to ignore these because we've already reviewed them. The review's up on the channel, and
he had ordered them before they came out.
Right, we had already bought them. I think, I'm not saying this is Matthew, but I think some people don't watch the grocery hauls. And who can remember everything we buy in a grocery haul? I mean, really, I do not expect you all to remember all that. But I did show these in a grocery haul, but it's been weeks and weeks and weeks. So like I said, who can remember all that stuff? So the video just came out, but it's funny that Matthew was able to find the exact same ones, the Santa Monica and the Malibu that we reviewed, because they make other varieties of these. So I'm wondering, like, what store has the other varieties? Because clearly he wasn't able to get the other variety. Or do you think this came from our local Target?
No, it was shipped from somewhere.
I took a picture of these. I took a picture of these on my Instagram. These, I did not buy these. I did not buy them. I just took a picture. Because I just took a picture.
Indianapolis.
Oh, so that's where the Target is.
That's where the warehouse they were shipped from.
Okay, these are called, would you say goodles?
Goodles or goodles? It's either noodles or goodles.
Goodles. Okay, goodles. Noodles, gooder, goodles. This is the Chetty Mac and the Mover and Shaker. And these are macaroni and cheese. That's what it is. Instead of Kraft macaroni and cheese, it's Goodles macaroni and cheese.
They have protein and fiber though.
It's a clean label. It says, yeah, it has 14 grams of protein in here. More oatmeal. This is Quaker. This is the lower sugar variety. Maple and brown sugar, apples and cinnamon and spice. I don't know if we've reviewed those flavors on the channel.
We've had them.
We've had them. I know we've had them. It definitely wasn't lower sugar. But You know what though? The calories I don't think are that much different between the lower sugar and the regular. But yeah, we'll definitely be trying more oatmeal.
Last thing.
Crusty. Oh, this is for the waffle maker. Okay. So he got us the waffle maker, the Mickey waffle maker, and this is Krusty's Light and Crispy Belgian waffle mix. You add egg and oil. So when we make the Mickey waffles, then we will use the Krusty's mix because I've never bought the mix because I never had a waffle maker. But I'm assuming you could make...
You could probably make pancakes with it too.
You probably could, although it very specifically is given only... It doesn't give pancake directions on here. This is waffle directions. And then even on the side, it gives a recipe for a cheddar and sage waffle. So this is specifically for waffles. Thank you very much to Shelby and to Matthew, very much. We appreciate it. I will say this, it's going to be weeks before you see any of these videos appear because videos are we've been reviewing a lot and they're scheduled. I've scheduled a lot in advance. There's a lot coming your way. And so it will probably be, I mean, we're talking the end of the month before you see some of these. So I just want you to know that because I don't want you to be like, oh, she's forgotten or where's my video or whatever. No, it will be coming. And as a matter of fact, Shelby, your stuff will be tried lickety split because we want to try them when they're the very freshest. So it will already be reviewed a long time before you ever see the videos, but we greatly appreciate it. This ad came in the mail and I just thought it was interesting. I thought I would share it with you. This is from the Bradford Exchange. So the Bradford Exchange has really branched out. Normally, when you hear the Bradford Exchange, you think of checks. Well, they're doing purses now. It says carry style that speaks to you with our creative expressions, shoulder totes from the Bradford Exchange. So this one has Disney princesses on it. And then this one has a library with cats. And this is a religious one. And then we have just a plaid and one with Elvis and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then we have a Disney floral and Jubilation and Michelle Obama and Songbirds and a wolf. And then on the other side, you have American Spirit, Camilla Harris, sunflowers, sugar skulls, cats, I love my dog, and it says choose from 30 different breeds. I'm sure they have a pug. Garden Splendor, Alfred Durante, and Footprints in the Sand. So I will tell you right now, these are not for me. This is not something that I personally would want, but that's not to say that I don't think some of them are cute. For me, I'm just... I like to be able to grab a purse and go. I think a lot of women, it always amazes me, these women that change their purses out constantly. I never do that. I never ever change my purse. I will carry the same purse until it falls apart, and then I'll buy a new one, and I'll carry that for another 15 years until it falls apart. I've never been one of these women who changes purses frequently, but if you are, then you might want to check out the Bradford Exchange. And I'll just show you, in case you're curious, this is why I don't have to change out my purse. Because I always get something that's very, very neutral and will go with any outfit. And this purse, I can use this in the spring, summer, fall, winter. I can use this year round, and it's big. It is really, really big, but I absolutely love it. This is my favorite purse that I've ever had, and it just goes with anything. And so that is when I buy a purse, I will buy something very plain without anything on it. That way it goes with every outfit, and that way I don't have to change it all the time. So we are going into Chewie's. Last time Ashley and I were in Chewie's, and this time Kevin is with us. We got some nachos and we got some, I think that's cheese dip. A ranch? Is it jalapeno ranch? They said it was like, I thought they said it was like jalapeno ranch. Jalapeno ranch. So this is the same appetizer we got last time. What is it?
Nachos.
Nachos.
With cheese and chicken.
Okay, so Ashley got
Cheese quesadilla.
cheese quesadilla. Kevin got the Elvis
Presley special.
Elvis Presley special. And then what does it have?
Enchiladas and a taco and some kind of
Taco towards there. Let her see the taco.
some kind of tortilla with cheese. I don't know.
That looks good. And then I got the chicken flautas. I thought that looks good. I have gotten a couple of questions on what I use on my skin, and I think I have some people that are just very, very curious what other people's routines are with like how you clean your makeup off and stuff like that. I use the same 2 products that I've used forever. That's just my personality. If something works, then I continue to use it. Once I find something, I will just wear it out until I can't find it anymore, you know? So when I was, I had a slumber party when I was probably 12 years old in this very room, which is funny now to think about because this was my childhood home, and so my bedroom was in many different rooms of this house, and not many people can say that. So at one time, my bedroom was in here. At one time, my bedroom was back where mine and Kevin's room is now. At one time, there's more rooms upstairs. My room was in 2 other rooms upstairs. So I've actually had 4 different bedrooms in this house, which is pretty cool. But anyway, this used to be a bedroom when this was my childhood home. Before they made it into a dining room, which was probably its intended purpose. I don't know. I don't know about that, but maybe not. Maybe it was intended to be a bedroom. But I had a slumber party. Girl came over, and the girl was using Seabreeze. She was using Seabreeze astringent. She was using the regular formula, the gold color, and she used that on her face to clean her face that night with a cotton ball. And I used some of it. I don't know how or why I would have done that. Like, hey, can I use some of that? But I did. And I saw how much like dirt it took off my face just using that. And I got my mom to buy it for me, and I was sold. I was sold on the Seabreeze. I was sold on the Seabreeze and bought that gold formula for many, many, many years until Ashley was born. And then probably around, I'll just say around, Ashley was born in 96. Probably around 2003, 2002, it might have been later. Maybe it was 2003 or 2004, nobody cares. They switched formulas. They switched, they started adding something to their formula, and it was literally like greasy on your skin. Did not feel good, did not feel clean, did not have the effect that the regular Seabreeze had. So I switched to the blue. Which is a sensitive skin formula. So I started using the sensitive skin formula, and I realized, hey, this sensitive skin formula works just as good on my skin as the regular gold astringent. Then at some point I went to Walmart, and Walmart was sold out of the Seabreeze, and I bought the Equate brand. So for many, many, many years, that's what I've been buying, is the Equate brand, the sensitive skin, same color, blue. And just probably a couple of months ago, they had a recall. They had a recall of all the Equate sensitive skin formulas. So you can't find them on the shelf right now. And so I've had to go back, and the reason I was buying the Equate is just because it's cheaper. You know, once I switched, it's like, well, why am I paying more for Seabreeze when I could be getting the same value from the Equate? So but so Equate had the recall, and so you still can't find it on the shelf now. And so I've had to go back and spend the money, it might be $1 more, and buy the Sea Breeze. But I've used this on my skin for years and years and years. And when the Equate comes back out, because they will, something went wrong, they'll figure it out. I don't know what went wrong, but for some reason it was recalled. And they'll bring it back out, and when they bring back out the Equate, I'll buy it. But just know, if you don't have Walmart in your area, if you don't have the Equate, you could get the Sea Breeze. But what it does is it will remove all that dirt from your skin or from your neck. Like, it's wonderful. And it actually feels nice and clean. To get a cotton ball, and I take the whole lid off like this, and I'll take the cotton ball and I'll flip the bottle over and like this, and I'll get it all over my neck, all around the back, behind my ears. And then I do my whole face. So that's what takes the dirt off my face, my blush off my face. I don't use concealer. I do use the sunscreen, which I'll talk about in just a second. But I use this to remove all the blush. And it works great. I've never had an issue with it. It's never caused me to break out or anything like that. It always gets my face clean. Now, what I used to take my eye makeup off with has also been the same for years. This is Jergens face cream. They just redid the jars. It used to have 3 women on it. One was like a blonde, one was a brunette, and one was a redhead. And now they've changed the women on the container to make it all inclusive, which I think is awesome. But it looks like this. It smells good too. But it's just a pink cream. And I take, before I use my Sea Breeze, I have an order. I use this first and then my Sea Breeze, my astringent. I get a washcloth, I get a wet washcloth, and I'll dip my washcloth in this. You only need a little bit, and I'll rub it all over my eyes and my eyebrows, and that's how I take my eye makeup off. So I use this to take my eye makeup off, and this, just so you know, works better than one of those eye makeup cloth, the wipes. So I know those are popular right now. I know that's what Ashley uses. That's all she uses. And recently, when we went to see Hamilton, I've never done this before. I forgot to get these out from underneath the sink and take these to Hamilton with me. So that night I didn't use any astringent, and I used one of her cleaning cloths to get my eye makeup off. And it did get my eye makeup off, but I don't feel like it got it off 100% like this. So normally you can't tell that night when you go to bed, but you can tell the next morning, because you'll have like a little darkness under your eye, or you'll see it. You'll see it the next day after you've slept that you really didn't get it all off. This gets all the eye makeup off. So I don't use soap on my face in the shower. I have not put soap on my face in years and years and years, because this cleans so well. This will get dirt off your face that you did not know you had on your face. If I'm home all day long and in the house, or if I just go out for a minute and come back in, then when I use this, there will hardly be anything at all on the cotton ball. If we go to, let's say, Lexington on a Saturday and we run around all day, I will come home that night and the cotton ball will be gray because of whatever dirt. And I don't touch my face a lot. I really don't. That's just something that I try to be mindful of, is I try not to touch my face a lot. So that dirt and grime on my face from running around all day, it's like, wow, you can really tell the difference when you leave your house and when you don't. But those are the only 2 things that I use on my face. So, and if you don't wear makeup or whatever, you're probably bored with this part of the video. I'm sorry. Now, like I said at the very beginning, I am a creature of habit. So, you know, once again, if I find something I like, I'm going to keep using it. My mom allowed me to start wearing makeup when I was 12 years old. I was only allowed to use a little bit of mascara. This was the mascara. not this literal container, but wouldn't that be cool if I still had that from being 12? This is the Maybelline Great Lash. It's a classic. I still love it. It still is great mascara. I still buy it. Now, I buy other mascaras to go along with it. But I still use this. I always end up using this as well as other mascaras. Where I wear glasses, I feel like if you wear glasses, your eyes, you're hidden. You know, you're hidden behind something, a lens. And I feel like I don't want to wear fake eyelashes. And there's a trend right now with fake eyelashes that I just, it's really surprising to me. It looks, some people, and you know, that's fine, you do you, but they're very long, like spiders almost, like very, very long. And I've always wanted to be more natural. And so if I can wear makeup but have kind of a more natural look, that's what I like. And so I don't want to look really, really fake or overdone. So to me, just my opinion, those really long eyelashes are over the top, and it's like nobody really has eyelashes like that. So clearly that's fake. I've just never wanted that look. But I want my eyelashes to stand out because I'm wearing glasses. So I wear like 3 different kinds of mascara. Ashley does not agree with this. She thinks I do not need to do that, but I do anyway, because Ashley has really, if you have really full, beautiful, long eyelashes, then you probably don't know the struggles of somebody who doesn't have a ton of eyelashes and who wants to make them look thicker. So what I start out using this Maybelline Illegal Length, and I really do like the straight. I would prefer to have a straight wand over the curved. I really don't do the curved ones. But then I like this one. This is the Maybelline. Are they all Maybelline? Yeah, all of my mascara is Maybelline. Okay. This is the Colossal Big Shot, and it also has a straight wand. You see it up there. There we go. It also has a straight wand. But then, so I'll do those 2, and then I go to the tried and true, and I will use this. And it's just because I want to put layer after layer after layer, just so that I look like I have a little bit of makeup on. Sometimes very rarely do I watch these videos back that I make, but in the editing, when I see myself, I'm like, gosh, I don't look like I have any makeup on at all. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But Ashley has been really, really good for me as far as telling me when I need to change something up. Because I am a creature of habit, it's good for me to have somebody in my life that will give it to me straight, that will be blunt with me, and will say, look, this isn't working for you anymore, you need to change it up. So several things that I have changed up because of Ashley, and I think she was exactly right about it, is she, for many, many years, I used a powder blush. And she told me, she said that for aging skin, for somebody older, she said that powder blush, she said it's not doing you any favors. Not doing you any favors at all. So she got me to switch to a cream blush. So this is the NYX Cream Blush. And this color, it's CB13. It's called Tickled. And sometimes if I haven't been able to find it in the area, I'll just go on Amazon, or you can even go on eBay, as long as it's new. But I have ordered these, the NYX Cream Blush, because it's something, I love it. I love it. I take the cream blush, and I take this, which I should be embarrassed to show you because it's filthy. Ashley would die. She gets on to me about cleaning brushes. But anyway, I use this with the cream blush, put a little bit of that on. I love it. And so that's one thing that she got me to switch. Another thing she got me to switch When I have gone back to see if we've reviewed something, I went back the other day and looked up some video and I clicked on it and my eye makeup looked awful. And it was because I was wearing this black eyeliner. And I thought, oh my gosh, why did I ever wear that black eyeliner? Why did I think that looked good? And a lot of people look terrific in black eyeliner. You can wear that, or blue or purple, and you can totally pull that off. I thought I looked really, really good in that black eyeliner. Well, gosh, when did she get me to do it? It seems like it's only been like a year ago, maybe right before we went to Hawaii. She told me, she said, you need to buy this eyeliner. This is the Almay. It's Almay All Day Eyeliner Pencil, and this color is called Black Raisin. So even though it has the word black in it, it's really just brown. It's a brown color. It almost looks like a copper, honestly. It looks like I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it almost looks like a copper penny. But I've been using that, and I tell you something else I used to do too. I used to wear eyeliner on my bottom lid. And as I started getting older, Ashley said, you need to stop wearing that on your bottom lid and you need to only wear it on your top lid. So now I switched from the black to this, which is, like I said, like more like a copper color. And I only put it on my top lid. I don't put any underneath at all, because I found that if I want to age myself 10 more years, put it underneath. Because that's it. For me personally, I look older with it underneath. I really just need to wear it on top, and that's what I do. So that's the second thing she got me to change. So the cream blush, the eyeliner, and then the most recent thing, literally just a couple weeks ago, when we went to Hamilton, Ashley likes to do my makeup when we go places. So last year when we went to Hawaii, she did my makeup for the luau, and she asks, I mean, she'll say, take all your makeup off. I'm gonna, clean your face off because I'm gonna do your makeup. And so this year when we went to Hamilton, she wanted to do my makeup, and I was using this because of her. So because of Ashley, I had been buying this IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye. So this is what it looks like. I had been using this for a couple of years now, and it's not cheap. And I've even had to order it offline, and like on Amazon or something. And I've been using this for quite a while, only under my eyes. So I'll just put it under my, because I told you, I don't wear concealer on my face at all. But I do use something under my eyes just to take away that dark skin a little bit. So this stuff I've been using because of her, and it's really, really thick. Very, very thick. So when we went to Hamilton, she got some of this and she put it under my eye, and she looked at it and she said, oh, she said, this is not good. She said, this is not good. And I could tell the way she was looking at me. I said, is it really highlighting the lines under my eyes? And she said, yes. She said, it is. And so she took it off immediately and she used her stuff. So her stuff is the Garnier, and it is Skin Active, and this is called Clearly Brighter. It's a sheer tint light medium. So they have this box, and then they also have a green box. I don't know what the green box is, but she said, don't buy that one. That's all I know. They only have those two colors, as far as I know. The white box and the green box. And she's like, don't buy the green box. So what it looks like is this. And you open it up, and it has a roller ball on the end. And you take it and you just roll it under your eyes, and then you just use if you have a brush, you can use a brush. I use my finger, and I just pat it with my finger, And I have a tendency to rub it, and she's like, no, you're supposed to pat, 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 pat. Well, I still have a habit of rub, 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 but I'm trying to learn to pat, pat, pat like Ashley says. And it's funny, here I'm 50 years old, Ashley's 26 years old, but Ashley has always been really, really good at putting makeup on. And she actually has an artistic flair when it comes to her makeup, and she does an excellent job with her makeup. She really knows how to accentuate her eyes and her lips and her eyebrows, and she just knows how to bring that beauty out. And I've never been one of these people. I look in the mirror once a day when I'm putting the makeup on, and then I go away and I never look in the mirror again all day long. And I've never been one of these women. I don't even carry a brush or a comb in my purse, because I just don't worry about it. It's like, it is what, it is what it is. And so like my mom used to carry lipstick in her purse. I don't even wear lipstick because I just don't want to fool with stuff like that. But Ashley's really, really good at knowing what works and what doesn't. So I've gone from using this really, really thick cream to using this, which almost feels like it's very, very thin. Compared to the IT Cosmetics, this Garnier is super, super thin stuff. But it does seem to work. It does seem to do the job it needs to do. But let me tell you, I went into Walmart and tried to buy it, and I did not see this in Walmart at all. They do have Garnier products to like clean your face, but I didn't see this. I had to go in Walgreens and buy this. And I asked Ashley, I said, I didn't see that in Walmart. And she said, it's not where you think it's going to be. She said, it's not in with the makeup. She said, it's in with the face cleaners. And so I went back to Walmart thinking, okay, I may have missed it, because I would rather buy it in Walmart where it's going to be cheaper than in Walgreens where you're going to pay more. They still didn't have it. I wasn't overlooking it. They just don't have it at Walmart, at our Walmart. So I did go in Walgreens, and it is with the face cleaning stuff. So it's not with the makeup at all. So you go in and you'll probably see stuff like this or the wipes or whatever. That's where this was. And if I didn't know exactly what I was looking for, I would have never found it. I don't know why it's not with the makeup. Now, if you need heavy coverage, if you have really dark circles under your eyes, this stuff is probably not going to cut it, because it is a thinner liquid. But it does work for me. So the other things, I do use this e.l.f. and Ashley's the one that got me on this. If you go way back to when I first started the channel, I didn't do my eyebrows at all, and you can't even tell I have eyebrows, because I'm just not a hairy person. You can look at my arms and tell I'm not a hairy person whatsoever. So I don't have a lot of eyebrows. So Ashley's the one that got me using this e.l.f. and it looks like this. And so I use that. And then she also got me using this gel. It's just clear. It's a clear brow gel, just so that once you've put this on, it doesn't rub off. And then the only thing else that I use, I put some Carmex on my lips every morning just because it feels good. But then I use this. This is Drunk Elephant, and this is sunscreen. It is a little bit pricey, but this will last me forever. I use this year round. This is the first thing I put on in the morning when I'm putting on my makeup. I put this on first all over my face. And last year when we went to Hawaii, I didn't get any sun on my face at all because I used this. It really protected my skin. So that was 23 minutes. I'm sorry if that bored you all to death, but I had a lot of questions. And then I wanted to give Ashley kudos too. And I just want to say that I think it's important that, you know, if you've been using the same stuff for years and years and years, it's good to have somebody else give you, somebody else looking at your skin, because most of the times we don't do that. You know, we don't go in some place where somebody's looking at our skin and telling us what we should use or not. At least I've never been that type of person. And so I think it's good to have somebody that you can trust to say, I know a lot of times as women too, a lot of times we tend to want to hide. We want to hide the aging, and so we want to put on more makeup. We think that more is better. We think that the more we put on, that we're hiding something from people and that people can't tell how old we are. When really, I think Ashley was exactly right about this. I think it was very, very thick, and it probably did accentuate the lines rather than diminish them. And so it's just, I think it's important to reevaluate what you're using, and sometimes it's better to go in a different direction. So I'm very grateful to Ashley for that. And so anyway, I figured I would let you know. I'd had questions about the skincare and all that for a while, so hopefully that answers your questions.